So here's a question that I think is worth posing to you. You believe that after you die you will be rewarded with paradise or punished with damnation. You believe that there is life after death, that your existence, your consciousness will somehow continue. And I've been thinking a lot about this notion lately for obvious reasons. And the more I think about it, the more ridiculous it seems to me. I don't see how it could be possible, feasibly. I don't see how that could really work. Here's why. We are a compilation of senses and perceptions. Now, our senses are derived from... let's go through our five senses. We have touch. That's our central nervous system. A physical construct. We have smell, olfactory. That's our noses. And we have the ability to hear. That's our ears, physical. And all the mechanisms fully explored, or mostly explored anyway. We have vision, optical. We have taste. That's what this thing's for, among other things. So these are all physical things, and they're all connected to this thing in here that you can't see called a brain. And this brain interprets this data. It gets sent signals from these physical systems throughout your body, mostly around the head, because that's the shortest distance, but your nervous system is, of course, all over your body. These are all physical things. When you remove the brain from these things, you have no sensations whatsoever. You're basically Helen Keller. So if the soul is capable of being you, then it would have to be capable of these things by itself. And if it's capable of these things by itself, then why is it that if you cripple someone's nose, they can't smell anymore? Because there would be some kind of backup in the soul. I mean, if a soul can't smell or hear or taste or touch or whatever the other sense is, then how can it really be you? Another thing is, all the thought process goes on in the brain, so your brain obviously doesn't... I mean, if people's brains were leaving their bodies and flying off into space, that'd be a pretty good indication that it might be something after death, but they don't do that. They stay right where they are. The only case you could make for a soul is if the soul was some sort of backup system, something that was backing up all the data, the raw data, like your memories and your thoughts and your feelings, and transporting them somewhere else to some sort of alternate plane, maybe like a matrix, but that matrix is either a paradise or a den of torture, depending on your religious affiliation and beliefs. And what I don't get about this whole thing is that even if that was the case, it wouldn't really be you. It would just be a copy, if you understand what I'm saying. It's like if you downloaded your brain into a machine, and that machine was capable of all the things that you're capable of now, and feeling and touching and smelling and etc. That wouldn't be you. It would just be a copy. It would be an altogether different entity. Explain to me where I'm wrong. Explain to me where my reason is faulty.